An emotionally taxing game. But I really love it, but there's so much dark stuff happening. So now the question is, where to find Lann? Ulbrig. Ulbrig. Where's Lann? I guess we have to find him inside. To the caves. Woljeff, Gravo.
Here we go.
Sela, Ember, Azima, Trevor. Where the heck is Lann? He. Nocticula. Wanted to talk in the Nexus. Sosiel, Darren, Trevor, Amber, Sela, Gravo, and Worldwound. Where is Lann? I'm confused. I don't know where people are. Oh well.
I can handle it.
Where the heck is he? He's not marked. You know what? Let's walk down here just to have a look around. But it says in the Nexus. He doesn't seem to be here. No one is. Now I have to search for people in my own camp. But I looked at everything. Ulbrig, Aru, Hand of the Inheritor. There's no one here. Where is he? I said a letter. Aha, Lann's note. I just walked past it. I've gone clear my head and think about things, but try not to kill anyone. Lann. Where are you? Clear my head. Is he maybe at the tavern? Or at the Battle Bliss, if he wants to not kill people? And just thinking about killing people. Let's take Raver along. Good luck, Tavern. We don't even have a quest marker. I mean, we don't have quest markers in general, but we don't even know to which portal to go. Can I ask you? I don't want to look in the whole city for Lann.
Can't make the demons wait.
Where are you, friend? Tell me what bothers you. Ha! Lann. Here.
I'm prepared.
Nice. So we didn't have to search for the whole city. Lann is standing with his eyes closed, slumped against the wall, but when he hears your footsteps, he jerks awake and tries to stand up straight, swaying slightly as he does. He smells strongly of wine, and his human cheek is grazed. Logan Aldori. There's so many people roaming about this place, but I can tell you're a gate apart from thousands of others. Hey, I left a note that I was just going to take care of some things, Or didn't you see it? Yeah? No? Doesn't matter. I'm almost back to normal. Did you get in a fight with someone? Lann lets out a sigh, blowing out his cheeks. Pfft. You know, I had a plan to just have a quiet drink, but I forgot that I was surrounded by filthy demons, and after what happened, I liked them even less than usual, so one thing led to another and... Oh boy. What exactly are you doing here? I'm having a good time. Well, trying to. Lann waves his hand in a vague gesture. Driving away dark thoughts. Well, what happened was I got in a fight in a tavern and they threw me out, so I'm gonna have a good time here. Or maybe I'll sober up and die of shame. His mouth twists in a frown. You don't understand. Well then, maybe you do, but... You see, I wanted to impress you. I wanted you to admire me. Not because I'm some kind of hero, a heartthrob, but because I wanted to show you, get it? To show you what I could be, so that you trust me. Oh, I want you to be somebody you can count on. I don't have anything to offer apart from my bow and my dumb jokes, and my lives. Lann watches you intently, with slightly reddened eyes. Oh, and they're all yours, if you want them. But I doubt you do, not now that I've let you down. I led you to the demons, and when you needed me, all I could do was wallow in a puddle of my own puke. Oh, Lann. I don't know if you can forgive me for that. I can't even think of myself as a man right now. Can't imagine what you think of me, even the crap I'm coming out with right now. I hope I don't remember it tomorrow. But just, you know, I'd do anything for you. Anything, even if you don't accept it. Ah, please let me use something reassuring. And if I'd been the one left incapacitated in battle, would you have thought any worse of me? I could never turn my back on someone I care about just like that. You don't understand. You've got it all wrong. If you'd been the one lying on the ground... Lann falters and looks at you like he's seeing you for the very first time. Wait, I'm confused. You're saying you care about me? You care? About me? Oh. The smile that dawns on his face is happy and bashful all at once. You know what? I've changed my mind. I want to remember this conversation for the rest of my life. Alright, let's stop talking before either of us says something they regret. Let's go get some rest. It's been a tough day? Night? It's always dark in this damn place. Oh boy.
Beautiful.
Okay, Lann. Now, slowly but quickly, we work on that self-esteem. Or the
Let's
lack.
see what we can do.
Yeah, I think now I just have to look for the wizard tower. Yeah, we want to visit with Nocticula for Amber. Yeah, Art of Making Friends requires us to use the Mage's Tower, and we need the Art of Making Friends for become famous and get Nocticula's attention. And it's also part of trying to secure an audience with the city rulers. So, off to the upper city. Move. And cause we're lazy, we're just going to teleport there. Damn you. Let's hope I can find the place again where I saw that we could interact with it. All right. Does anyone of you remember where it was? I would love just a map marker. Well, guess we will just explore. Because I don't have any idea. No, 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 no. Stay. Not a chance. It's good. If you also don't remember that, I feel less bad about it. I think it was here. My intuition was right. Why was my intuition right? It's never good. Never a good sign. It's here. Nice. Damn. To the Mage's Tower. Where are we? Seems to be like way above the whole town.
All right.
This inscription is written in an archaic elven script. You recognize the words, "Stranger's home. I see you, and I implore Calistria." It appears to be some kind of protective spell against thieves, but it has lost its power over the years. They're still active.
Can't hide from me.
Traps.
Ask nicely.
Water. The corpse of a demon who was not smart enough to avoid a magical trap. Here we go.
This is my kind of work.
Trap by trap by
My
trap.
tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
That one is easy.
Pretty good, aren't I?
You're the best,
This is my
Voljeff.
kind of work.
The wreckage of what was once a magical golem. Judging by the many dents on its remains, it was destroyed in a fierce fight. Ooh, a skeleton. Let's loot. 16 gold. Disappointing. Oh. The stairs actually end here. What? Ah, no they don't, but weird. I have to enter the second floor here. Hi, adamantine golem. With an AC of 29. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Easy.
The world has suffered enough.
Pray. No, just in case.
Will defend my dream.
I got over there.
Easy peasy. How do I... Ah, here I disarm it.
This is my kind of work.
I wonder if they're elvish runes who this tower belonged to. How was there an elven mage in the abyss?
All right.
This inscription once contained a spell of warning. When an intruder appeared, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment has worn off with the passage of time, so your ears have been spared. You hear that sound? What is
Pretty
it?
good, aren't I?
Can't make the demons wait.
Here. Dum, 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 dum.
This is my kind of work.
Back and forth and forth and back. What is? Aha.
Beautiful.
Okay. We lit a
Might be
flame.
trap, might be treasure.
I hope. That was
I'm
good.
here. Where else would I be? My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Come on.
Might be.
Beeps. Okay, we somehow need to get up here. Oh, they're moving. Can I just get up here? Does it move again? They're not moving by randomly or by time, but it's, of course, it's once again the camera. Ha. Okay. Well,
Let's see what we can do.
let's hope we don't have to fight something very powerful and very old and very demonic or very elvish. Okay. Gosh, so many directions we can go to. Where to go first? Let's go here. Oh
Is
no.
that treasure?
Why is everything trapped? Okay, I think we know the order we have to enter rooms just based on the traps. Here we go.
This is my kind of work.
This is just a door. See a sturdy door set in a stone arch in the middle of the room. The location seems rather odd, to put it mildly. Attached to the door is a tiny little metal bell with a braided pull. Logan examines the door to determine if any spells have been cast on it. You see spells enshrouding both the door and bell. Judging by the nature of the spells, they belong to the conjuration spell school. Let's examine this door closely, not regarding the magic. This is an ordinary door. Judging by the intricate carvings on the door, it is of elvish make. The bell also appears quite unremarkable, though the bell pull is covered in an ornate pattern. There's nothing unusual about this door other than its location. And all the magic. Is it like a dimension door? Ha! Pun intended. Let's ring the bell. With the worst that could happen. The door swings open and an ethereal form appears in the opening. It looks like a soap bubble. On the other side of the door, you can just make out the hazy interior of a small, trinket-filled room, the typical ambience of a Golarion inn. Oh, that's sad that you can't see it. Or can you? It's a storyteller. Is it? What is he doing here? Touching the door handle, a skinny figure falls through the soap bubble. The bubble contracts, then pops, dissolving into thin air. The door slams shut. Cautiously touching the stone floor, the unexpected guest rises slowly to his feet. It seems that the storyteller, what is undoubtedly him, is quite surprised. I am too. What are you doing here? I didn't summon you. The storyteller's head swivels around in bewilderment, his hands reaching to examine everything around him. Where am I? How did I get here? Who's there? I remember the sound of that breathing. Logan Aldori, is that you? Thank the gods it's you. Where are we? And if you don't mind my asking, what brought you here? How did you get here? The storyteller listens intently to the sounds coming from the city. Good question. Judging by the demon's speech, I hear we are in the abyss, correct? Insane hearing abilities. Perception plus 100. Then I suppose I was brought here by a portal. It was most likely activated by you. This portal must have been charmed specifically to deliver me here from wherever I may have been. I hope it will be sent back the very same way. You are unlikely to have charmed it this way. If you had, you wouldn't be surprised to my appearance. This means the spell was cast in the past. In my past, the one I'm looking for. I have to admit, this finding is quite intriguing and perplexing. But this place we are... It's a tower, isn't it? Yes, I'm right. A tower. What has he to do with the abyss and the tower? I came here looking for information about certain purple crystals, but I found you. The elf looks strangely confused. I can't say I remember. I feel something familiar. Sharp edges, deep purple hue, great power inside, which are bound and subdued. Forgive me, I can't remember anything else. Did he also work the hindering crystals? Perhaps if I laid my hands on such a crystal, I would see something else in my past. Do you know where to get one of these? Do they come from mines or maybe from the bottom of the sea? The elf takes out a delicate compass from his bag, the needle of which is slowly but constantly spinning. I sense the power we are looking for. My hands have touched in the past. In the past, I do not remember. I think a little divination will come in handy. I can set this little trifle to help you. Explore the caves here, where you are near the crystal. The compass will let you know. This tower looks like the one where you almost got eaten by the dragon. Maybe it used to be your home too. Ooh. Smart, Logan. If I could see this tower, I could be more specific, but I can say for sure this is not the first time I've stood on these stones. Is there a door behind me in a stone arch? The wood is decorated with elven lettering. There's a bell with a pole next to it. The pole is made of leather. No, silk. Am I right? Interesting. If I may ask, what do you think of Godfrey ordering me to go to the abyss? Storyteller purses his lips. I'm not a politician or military leader, but I've seen all sorts in my life. That's why I have some experience and know different stories. The story I'm watching now, it did not strike a chord with everyone. There are many Dresden who are saddened by your departure for the abyss. There are even some among them who say, though in a whisper, that Godfrey was envious of the commander's glory and was in a hurry to be rid of him. Yep, that's what I think. But most do not think this. The majority praises the queen and expects her to lead them to new victories over the demons. It's quite possible that she will succeed. Sorry? Right now, as far as I know, Godfrey is actively preparing for an advance to the west, to the heart of the Worldwound. I see. The sense of recognition is truly astounding. I definitely used to live here, and if there are no other claimants, I'm ready to become the owner of this tower again. Be my guest anytime. Oh, we can show him more pages. I found a page that might interest you. We just do that until we get story. I won't read it every time. Oh, one was enough. Storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they had been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last archmage of Caonin. She's powerful and insidious. She's the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula. Ooh. I think I know where this might be going. She invited me to Elushnira, the city of demons in the depths of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isle. The Lady in Shadows highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before a throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing some simple chore for the first time. And that's why he has the tower here. But this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. Oh boy. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the ivory labyrinth. In return, I will serve her as a court mage, and spire for the next 17 years. Now Elushnira is my home, and Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Fascinating. He served a demon lady. The tower in Elushnira's upper city is your home. Yes, my citadel, the only place where I can be sure demons won't attack me. I try to make it look like my home left on Golarion. You trusted a demon lord. My lady in shadow had no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help out of curiosity. I'm something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. Storyteller shakes his head. She offered me help and I agreed. I must thank my lady for generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. No bargain. Please, continue. Storyteller stays silent for a short while, as if listening to something. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores, or death rattles. Hidden by a cocoon of spells, I keep invisible, watching in a dirt alley in Elushnira's lower city. Two winged shadows sweep past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets, but it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. Ah, Valexia, our friend. My volunteer partner, a young half-aim named Kinney, sighs loudly and says yet again, "They are not coming." I shrug, just as I've done every time before. "I'm not keeping you." Kinney frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away, embarrassed. I'm a little more patient, friend. Soon our goal will be here. I'm sure of it. Aww. I didn't expect you to find out you had a partner. Storyteller face lights up, and a timid smile appears on his lips. I didn't expect it either. Kinney's from Golarion, just as I am. He's a thief, a former slave, and he escaped from the Cyclops of the Dying Empire. I met him before I left Golarion for the Abyss in my old tower. A thief who sought not my life, but a shelter, a place to spend the night and protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kinney couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor and tangled in my trap's living vines. How romantic. I freed the headless thief. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad, with his restless youth of the short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I had missed companionship. After that, Kinney often spent the night in my tower, partaking of my hospitality. Together, we lived through the terror of Earthfall, and when the time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. Recently, he even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks, those that give him the opportunity to make some money. Please continue. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Elushinira wouldn't lay a hand on him, out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Zephorian, the ruler of Elushinira, who answers only to the Lady in Shadow herself. So he was the ruler before Chimera, I guess. Passing a step away from me, Zephorian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discovered this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isle. Have a look. And holding a heart-sized crystal burning with purple flame emerges from under the wrecks. The incubus hands is shaking, the skin on his palm slightly smouldering from touch to the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Zephorian talking to this mysterious lord. The incubus hides the purple crystal back under the wrecks. As you wish, my lord. No, Nocticula knows nothing about the crystals, I am sure. Of course, Lord Sokov Benoth. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. Ooh. Ah, the brother of Nocticula. I turn around. You see, Kinney? We were able to get evidence of Zephorian's treason. I was right. But my friend was nowhere to be seen. It wasn't a Himrian crystal. Storyteller nods slowly. You're right. This is probably one of the first crystals discovered by the demons. If not for the first one. I'm glad it took demons so long to discover the crystal's true properties. Otherwise the invasion by the Abyss could have happened so much earlier. Who exactly is Sokok? Ah, we know that. Please continue. I'm standing at the top of my tower. There's a goblet of warmed wine in my hand. Nocticula was pleased by my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Zephorian on the spot. My lady's punishment are more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into the pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Nocticula has lots of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we are going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Nocticula doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Zephorian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. Elushinira lies at the bottom of the tower, like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the Lady in Shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Golarion. But for now, I like my life here. Storyteller's quiet for a while, thinking about what he saw. Then runs his hand over his face, tired. I served a demon lord, and what's more, I liked it. I did not expect this from myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much? I don't know. Storyteller shakes his head ruefully. Let's give him more pages and see if we can unlock more, but I don't think so. Nope. Just 2. Thank you for everything. I have to go. I suspect it's difficult for you to carry out your mission surrounded by the enemies. I would like to help. Unfortunately, I will not be able to bring you allies or reinforcement through this portal. Supplies, however. When I return to Golarion, I will buy some travel necessities. If you need anything, just ring the bell and I will deliver them to you. Okay. Cool.